So let's go on now to the actual cataloguing. You've come to some decision as to what you've got, whether it's archive, whether it's collection. You've now got to do something with it. This is where it starts to get really interesting, to my mind anyway. So there are various things that you need to think about before you actually begin to do anything. When you're cataloguing image collections, archives, anything, the actual act of cataloguing is the very end result. The thinking processes that go on before that, the making notes, the trying out, that's the real work. That's where you have to decide what you're going to do, how you're going to do it. The collection name needs to be meaningful. It needs to bear some relation to the collection that you have. Try and keep it reasonably short, otherwise you and everybody else are going to have an immense mouthful. Numbering systems. Try to keep them fairly simple. Try to keep them relatively flexible, because you may find that extra material comes in that needs to be added on. Each item needs to have a unique identifier, particularly if you're going to be linking that written catalogue record or typed catalogue record with a scanned image that goes with it. So you've got all of those things to think about. And the thing that a lot of people still forget is that if you've got a large collection, don't start with 1, start with 0001 if you're using a sequential system. Otherwise, your computer will sort them all the wrong way. And I have done that. Believe me, I have done it. Various numbering systems you can use. You can use a very simple sequential, which is illustrated there. You can use a faceted system whereby that will actually tell you partly where the item is, and it may lead other people to the item, which can be useful. And then you've got the more complex alphanumeric systems, which actually tells you something about the collection, something about where it is, and something about where you find it, where it is.